The first time the cops rolled up, I was elbow deep in an oil change on my 98F, 150 in the driveway. Wrench turning the drain plug while classic rock played low from the garage. The lead officer stood over me like I was defusing a bomb, hand hovering near his holster. "Sir, dispatch received a report of repeated gunfire coming from your backyard." I blinked at the oil pan, grease streaking my cheek, and almost laughed. Gunfire? From a socket set and a socket wrench? But I already knew the caller. Lorraine Hargrove, Whispering Oaks HOA president. 280 pounds of clipboard tyranny squeezed into pastel polos 2 sizes too small. She'd had it out for me since I moved in 8 months earlier. My grass was unapproved height. My project truck was an unauthorized eyesore. And apparently I walked past her mailbox with too much purpose. I'm Tyler Brooks, remote IT guy who fixes cars on the side and keeps to myself. Lorraine, though, treated the covenants like her personal holy book and me like a virus threatening the purity of Whispering Oaks. Over the next 2 weeks, the visits escalated to 6 separate calls. Animal cruelty. My dog barked twice while I grilled. Suspected narcotics. Apparently, the paint fumes from touching up my truck counted as a meth lab. Threatening behavior toward board members. Stolen property in the garage. Nothing but tools and half-finished benches. Each time the officers left shaking their heads. Apologizing. Irritation growing. By the 4th visit, Officer Ramirez pulled me aside off record. "Mr. Brooks, we know who's wasting our time. These reports are signed now. That's not a prank anymore. That's a crime." I stopped being polite. Cameras went up facing front and back. Dash cam in the truck caught Lorraine waddling past one afternoon muttering, "We'll see how long that nuisance lasts here." The 6th call brought 3 squad cars claiming I was running an illegal chop shop. They tore through my garage, found only lumber and half-built furniture. Ramirez looked exhausted. "She's not hiding anymore." Lorraine Hargrove signed every single one. I packaged everything, timestamps, body cam requests, video, the false letters, and walked it to the county prosecutor's office where my old college buddy worked. His eyes widened at the stack. 6 counts of filing false instruments. Signed in her official capacity. Minimum felony. 2 days later, Lorraine stood on the clubhouse lawn screaming into her phone about community standards when the county deputies arrived. She spotted them, panicked, and started ripping pages from her clipboard, violation logs, draft reports, timestamps, trying to shred the evidence right there in front of 20 neighbors filming on their phones. Papers scattered like confetti while her face turned purple, jowls shaking, eyes bulging in that perfect mix of rage and terror. The cuffs clicked on as she bellowed, "He's destroying our standards." No one moved to help. Phone stayed up. The search warrant on her house and the HOA office uncovered everything. Board emails showed the other 3 members had voted to approve the campaign. Drafting language for sustained pressure. Financials revealed $40,000 funneled to her nephew's fake security company. Cameras installed only around her own property. Worst were the dossiers, folders on nearly every homeowner with surveillance photos. Timestamps. Notes labeling people hostile, missed dues, refused aesthetic review. One file even had my name with the fake police reports pre-written. Then came the land grab scheme, blueprints and forged zoning applications trying to annex 3 adjacent privately owned lots, claiming community green space, with signatures from a county planner who'd retired 2 years earlier. The contractor flipped immediately for immunity, admitting Lorraine paid him to fake the docs. Within weeks, the board was dissolved by petition. New elections held. Financial audit exposed kickbacks. And Lorraine faced additional charges: wire fraud, embezzlement, conspiracy to commit forgery, and civil rights violations under the Fair Housing Act. She took a plea, 12 years. No parole for 6. Lifetime ban from any HOA governance. The neighborhood changed overnight. No more measuring tape patrols. Bulletin boards filled with recipes instead of warnings. Porch lights stayed on. People waved. Kids rode bikes without lectures. For the first time, I didn't scan the street before taking out trash. They tried to drive me out with lies and badges. In the end, they drove themselves straight off the cliff. True or false? Lorraine Hargrove was simply enforcing reasonable community standards. Or was her entire operation nothing but abusive tyranny hiding behind a clipboard and pastel lies?